today I'm reviewing the Cerave alcohol-free hydrating toner for dry or sensitive skin types. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out NoBeausBeauty.com, check out my Patreon community, or click on the link below. So Cerave is coming out with a hydrating toner, which I was excited to try. I like Cerave. Their products are pretty affordable. A lot of them worth trying out, so I thought I would pick this one up. Because it's not like I don't have enough products to try because I'm running out of room everywhere. But anyway, won't talk about that too much in front of cameraman.
One in, one out.
Yes, 1 in, 1 out, maybe. What about 1 out, 3 in? Because I've got an addiction to support. Whoa, that light almost fell over. Okay. Cerave alcohol-free hydrating toner for sensitive skin helps tone the skin while hydrating and helping maintain the protective skin barrier. The pH balanced lightweight toner is also alcohol-free, fragrance-free, oil-free, and non-comedogenic, so it will not clog pores. And pH balance doesn't mean anything because if it wasn't pH balance, it wouldn't exist. I don't know. Whatever. I'll pH test and we'll see what the pH is. So, okay, in terms of the packaging, no real issues with the packaging. It's fine. Although I don't like the clear bottle, but whatever. Keeping a cat on, you're not using it. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those because it's in the name as well. It's also fragrance-free and has no scent to it, which is nice. I did find this stung my eye area just a wee bit if it's too damp. Like the cotton pad, if it's a little too damp and a little bit of it gets in my eyes, it does sting a little bit. Not as much as they had a micellar cleansing water. That one stung way more. This one, not too bad, but... the manufacturing location for this one is France. Je parle français. Je parle français un peu. And that's all I can say. I said enough to get by in the restaurants, though. And they were pretty impressed that I tried it, at least. Even though I know I was making a fool of myself. I'm good at that. I can make a fool of myself any day. I just wish my dogs got it as much as I did, but whatever. Okay, let me do a quick pH test. Since I mentioned it's pH balance. Go. It is a pH, I would say 5 point, right about 5 almost exactly. So, there we go. No issues with that. Ease of use. So, after cleansing, saturate a cotton pad, smooth it over skin, remove any leftover dirt, oil, makeup, or impurities. Use after cleansing, morning and evening. I found it smooths over skin nicely. No sensitivity except slightly around the eye area. Absorbs and dries quickly. I like to, before it fully dries, apply my essence or serum, depending on what my routine will be that day. But right before it fully dries, apply my next step and then continue on. So no real issues with using it. Very easy to use. Okay, let's talk about the beneficial ingredients in this one. So we've got 3 ceramides, skin identical ingredients that help keep the skin barrier healthy and maintain hydration. We've got niacinamide, which is now also like sodium hyaluronate and everything, which you've got a twofer on this one. Niacinamide anti-acne, skin brightening, barrier repairing, cell communicating, hydrating ingredient. We've got sodium hyaluronate. It's a humectant. Those two now are in nearly everything. We've got cholesterol, skin identical ingredient, hydrating ingredient. We've got vitamin E, antioxidant, hydrating ingredient. We've got Phytosphingosine, which is a skin identical ingredient, cell communicating ingredient, anti-acne ingredient, and antibacterial ingredient. So we've got a good list. We've got ceramides, niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate, cholesterol, vitamin E. So it's decent. It's not a super long ingredient list, which is nice for those who have sensitive skin or reactive skin. So no real issues. In terms of animal testing, this is not cruelty-free. I read a link on Reddit where somebody was asking for cruelty-free recommendations as an alternative to something. And someone mentioned Cerave. And then they had like, I don't know, they had like a gazillion downvotes. Because they didn't realize Cerave was not cruelty-free. But, I mean, if you just look at Cerave's website, they're like, we don't test any of our ingredients on animals or whatever. Some spew they put up because... when they're not cruelty-free, they always make some like little comment, spew comment, like to make it sound like it is. So people that don't want to look any further realize that it's not really cruelty-free will just say, oh, good, okay, check mark. Anyway, the spew, that kind of reminded me of the Wayne's World movie. If you have to spew, spew into the, I don't know, Wayne's World. I don't know, whatever. I miss the 90s. Good movies. Okay. Performance. So this one's works as a nice toner without drying out the skin. Cotton pad helps to remove any leftover residue from cleansing. Tomorrow I'm going to do my favorite cleansing balms. No issues with sensitization. For acne-prone skin, there are 2 ingredients of note: Carbomer and vitamin E, which are slightly comedogenic. Even though this brand says it's non-comedogenic, everything any brand puts out says that no matter what, so it doesn't really mean anything. Okay, in terms of the price, this is a full size, which is 6.8 ounces, 200 milliliters, retails for $10, so it's pretty darn affordable. And a little bit on a cotton pad goes a long way. In terms of the it factor, so interestingly enough, this formula is very similar to the new e.l.f. Pure Skin Toner. It's very similar to the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Pore Reducing Toner. And it also is somewhat similar to the Drunk Elephant Sweet Biome Face Spray, which is like $40. So I found that interesting. So I've got this for $10, and it's very similar to the Drunk Elephant Face Mist, which is also much more expensive. So I always love doing those, checking for like dupes and ingredients, because a lot of times you can find something that's ridiculously expensive and then find something that's 1/3 the price or 1/4 the price. And happens more often than not with certain brands, but like the Laura Devgan brand, they just came out with the new Bakuchiol oil, and it's nearly identical to one that's on the list for like $10. So there's certain brands that them and Beauty Fix and Dermatology, they all have a lot of dupes, and Beauty Fix, Derm Store, they all have a lot of nearly identical products, and some of them are affordable and some of them are really expensive. Anyway, so nothing otherwise too exciting about it. It's a good, basic, affordable toner. Will work well for most skin types, with the exception of the most reactive acne-prone skin. So, anyway, let's see. With a 10 being a perfect score, I give this one an 8. Interested hearing from you guys if you had a chance to try it out yet or not, and if you have what your thoughts are, so leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
One more?
Yeah.